everybody, Thrifty Teresa here. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm doing a little video outside. I'm on my lunch break at work, and I chose to do my video outside today because I got a great comment on my last video asking about how I can get out of moody slumps and such. And Kelly Sheridan asked, when was the last time that I've been out in any sunshine? Well, it's been a while. As you can see, it's an overcast, gray day here in Seattle. It rained for like a whole week solid, and it's just been pretty terrible. But today's a clear day. Clear is the fact that there's no moisture coming down, but it is pretty overcast. But doing a video outside is a little different, so why the heck not? Kelly also asked a great question that I wanted to address in a standalone video rather than a big long 20-minute video, which I might wind up doing on Friday, thanks to all the great questions that people are submitting. But her question was, what kind of marketing do I do or advertising do I do to drive people to my various stores? And at this point in time, I don't do too much advertising other than social networking on Facebook. I do post all of my eBay items, all automatically post on my Facebook page, which is probably annoying to some of my Facebook friends. I'm sure you can block that if you don't want to see it. But that's a setting that was set up in your eBay settings to link to your Facebook. I tried getting the eBay stuff to link to Twitter, but I tried setting that setting about 5 or 6 times and it's never took. So I do go through after the item is posted on eBay and put them on Twitter because there's easy Twitter links on eBay. So that works for that. Also on Etsy, every time I list something on Etsy, it goes on my Facebook page, not my personal page, but my Thrifty Teresa Facebook page, which I created specifically for the business. So anything that I post on Etsy goes on there. I also have another Facebook page for my handmade shop called Prayers for Teresa, and that does the same thing. So if I put something on that site, I don't list too often on that site, but if I do list in my handmade shop, it goes on the Facebook page, and then I go and link it on Twitter. As of just last week, I started using Pinterest. And I was kind of avoiding Pinterest for a while because, man, just add something else that you have to do every day to promote your business. But I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. Pinterest can be pretty addicting. But it's something nice that I can actually do on my phone, on the bus, waiting to get my coffee at a coffee shop. Just open up Pinterest on my phone. I can start following people to increase my user base. I can click links and pin things that I like. But of course, all the items in my eBay store, most of the items in my eBay store, all the items in both of my Etsy shops are linked on my Pinterest account. So other than social networking, I haven't been doing too much marketing. There is, however, one advertising option that I am using on Etsy for my handmade store. Etsy gives you the ability to what they call promote your listings, and it is a bid for click type situation where you determine how much money you want to spend each day. I have mine listed, I believe, I will spend a maximum of, I started at $1 and now I think it's $2 a day. That's as much as I'm willing to spend for advertising for my handmade shop. And then I get charged if a user clicks one of my ads, which appear in the Etsy search results. So search for rosary. Thousands and thousands of listings for rosaries. I make handmade rosaries. So I want mine to stand out, so I pay for ads. Now the ads may show up in the search listings as they look like regular listings, but it says ad down in the corner. And if somebody clicks on that, I get charged for it. And it's just a few cents because rosary is not as big of a category as other categories would be, such as needlepoint or knitting or other keywords that have a lot of users. The click per ad is a lot higher, but I wind up paying about 20 cents, 13 cents, 11 cents per click on these items that I have the ads on. You do not have to have ads on all of your items. You can choose which items you want to participate in the promotion program. And I wind up getting maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 promoted clicks a day, which doesn't add up to much. I'm usually well under the $1 amount. But I find it really helpful for the handmade shop because handmade on Etsy is harsh. It can be really hard to get your stuff viewed because there's so many people selling handmade on Etsy. That's what Etsy was based off of. I do not promote my vintage shop. And the reason I don't promote my vintage shop with these pay-per-click advertisements is because it really doesn't need it. I don't think it needs it at this point. The vintage items are so unique. If somebody is looking for a vintage trivet, they're going to find my vintage trivet. It's going to be really easy with just those 2 words. If somebody is looking for, anything old, if they're looking for something, I've got a Beetlejuice lunchbox that gets dozens and dozens of favorites. I get so many favorites a day, I wish somebody would just buy the darn thing. But so if you're searching for Beetlejuice on Etsy, you're bound to run into this lunchbox whether or not I'm promoting it. So I'm promoting the handmade stuff, get about $1 a day, and it's not too bad. That's the only paid advertising that I'm doing right now. Other than that, it's all social media. I think I've rambled on long enough. I hope that answers your question, Kelly. Please, if you have any other questions about the advertising that I was talking about on Etsy, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to address those in the comments, or I will make another long-winded video. So anyway, say goodbye from Seattle. Thanks so much for your question, Kelly, and I will start answering more questions later. Bye!